my god!
This is two best brothers bitch about Sword Art Online.
We're gonna do it. I'm Digibro. This is Victor. I think if we made a list of all the things we hate, it would just be a list of Sword Art Online.
Yes.
Episodes, like the
And
episode
characters.
guide and characters.
I think number one is Kirito.
You hate Kirito that much?
I think I hate Kirito more than anything else in my life.
I don't think I really hate any of the characters so much as I find
But I
them
think
boring.
I also love Kirito. He's becoming...
There have been moments where I was like, Kirito,
you fucking
I
god.
love you.
I love you. You bastard. I love you.
There were moments...
He's become Nicolas Cage to me. He is the Nicolas Cage of anime. Kirito is my goddess.
Your goddess. Is Nick Cage also your goddess?
Yes.
We're going to watch Sword Art Online. You can watch it with us. We're just going to watch it and react to it. There's not going to be... You're going to have to get the video yourself, okay? You know why? Because copyright is a bitch. I'm fucking lazy. I don't want to have to deal with this shit. Only a few people are going to care about this anyway. The people who are willing to work for it will get to have the laughs. That's how it works. I'm going to count down.
Or we'll make a Blu-ray.
We're watching on Crunchyroll. Yeah, well, if we release this somehow other than the internet, we'll put the video on it. But anyway, we're going to watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, start, and then we'll start the video on Crunchyroll. And hopefully it doesn't immediately freeze on us. So, let's do this. Oh, and we're starting with episode 15 of season 2.
We're getting right into the...
It's currently a man with glasses on screen.
Personally,
right.
my favorite arc of Sword Art Online.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Dude, did you see the air come out of his nose? It means it's wintertime.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's because it's a good establishing shot.
Yeah, it is a good establishing shot. Mechatronics?
Yes, he's a Mechatron.
What are Mechatronics?
Dude, look, he's watching
pileup,
CG
man.
cars. I'm really curious as if the pileup is going to be significant in any possible way. I do not remember.
Is it like, why would it be?
Is it like a MacGuffin
It's just a
or
thing
whatever?
happening on the screen.
But why? You dumb bitch. Who starts
It's something
the
different
toast
now.
right
Now
there?
it's the...
She didn't even cover the whole toast with the cream cheese.
I haven't seen this before. You're making it very difficult to know what's happening.
Hold on, they're going on a quest.
Okay, they were questing together.
Yeah, they're been hanging out.
Where's everyone else? It's just them. Oh my god, what the?
Oh yeah.
What is this?
It's
cameras?
because the big alliance has been killing the sperm monsters, and Kirito doesn't like that.
Why is it? What does you mean being bullied? It's a giant jellyfish.
It's elephant jellyfish.
Oh my god, what's all these fucking twisting shots? It's just panning fucking stills.
So they can take a still and make it look like it's fucking still.
This was a week after a recap episode.
Oh.
They should have had
I forgot they
time.
had a recap episode.
Yeah, after Gun Gale Online. This has just been stills for like a flat minute. What? I thought they just said that someone else found Excalibur, but not them.
No, you found it just now.
But he said that they read it on the... Okay, so they just got it. So
No,
someone else
nobody has
it?
the sword.
Then
The
what's
sword
the
is
news
still
article
there.
about?
I guess it was about the sword.
So they already knew about it, but now someone else has found it, and now they're worried that they won't get it if someone else gets it.
I don't know. I didn't remember that was a thing. I just know they want the
He
sword.
read the thing, and he
Kirito
said...
just really wants this
He
sword
said,
because
"Oh,
it's cool.
someone found the sword Excalibur. I guess they got it already." But then he explained that he already has found it, just hasn't gotten it yet. So it shouldn't be a shock that someone found it.
So basically,
he
he found it before, but then people are finally finding out about it. So now he's worried because he
Right.
was just like, "Oh, well, I've discovered everything. I'm Kirito."
That's the impression I've gotten.
Of course, he's seen it before.
Dude, there's a stage at which once I'm able to get past the fact that like Kirito's 14 and he shouldn't be the best at the game, like once I just buy into him being the best at the game, it's actually more fun.
Yes.
Like, because he's such a dick about it.
Exactly.
That
He's
it's
so
like,
pretentious and just like, oh yeah, obviously I'm the fucking greatest
I
at the
know
game.
fucking everything, whatever. Like, you know, and he acts like he has like this like it's so obvious to him that everyone else sucks, and he's just like condescending. That's
he can
the word.
never try his hardest at it. He can never take the game seriously anymore because it reminds him he doesn't feel like he should ever be back in that situation.
He's like Gon. He has to have fun in the game to justify its existence. Everyone else takes Greed Island seriously, but Gon decided to enjoy it.
But Kirito refuses to take it
Didn't I
seriously
make that
because
comparison
he's a
when we
douchebag.
were watching Hunter x Hunter, actually?
Yeah. Whole gang.
But Gon was the best at Greed Island because he had more context, and he wasn't the most powerful. He just understood the idea of the game the most. He wasn't in it for money.
I don't think I would compare this to Greed Island.
Kirito understands the game. Well, I'm saying they're both 12-year-olds who understand the game better than anyone else.
That's true.
But Kirito does. I think Kirito's probably like 17 by now. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Why is she covering everything up?
Because
she's in the bath
they couldn't just put some fucking bubbles. Like,
what the fuck? You're wet. Don't touch. Wipe your hand before you grab your phone.
Why would she have her phone in this moist ass like? Like it's.
I guess I can see that if you have a bath like this. Like, I'm trying to formulate thoughts, but those titties are kind of distracting.
I want to say like the
is
moisture
she legal
in the
yet?
air.
Are we far enough?
No,
she is now.
They're in
right?
high school, right? Oh no, because they did.
They're in high school because of the 2 year
she's
gap.
Legal, yeah.
I think she's legal because she was older than him at first.
Wait.
Oh, it's a new
opening. You gotta
thing.
find Hawthorne Heights.
Is
it
gonna
fits even better with this one.
I'm not gonna do that. We're in the middle of filming. This one's less obnoxious already.
It's a much better opening.
Is it another Lisa song?
The song is still kind of generic as hell, but the video is much better.
No, the video is awesome for the last one. It synced with Hawthorne Heights perfectly.
No, this one syncs even better, I'm telling you.
That can't be. This one's not moody though.
It fits perfectly.
But
I don't know why. It just does.
That one. The reason the other one did is because everyone was so sad. In that
but I don't
video.
think this one has a cafe, so it's not really the same. This show's not about cafes anymore.
There's like a hair somewhere in my
Actually, the last arc is about cafes again, so never mind. The cafes come back. It's a recurring character and theme.
This is not giving me a Hawthorne Heights vibe.
It still just works, like timing-wise. But
anything can work
Asuna is a
timing-wise.
healer
It's a
now.
pop song.
Asuna went from being the badass swordsman to being a healer.
Nothing will ever be better than the combination of Gun Gale Online and Ohio is for Lovers.
Yeah.
Okay, that will always be.
It's perfect.
I rewatched all of my videos on Gun Gale Online, and that was still my favorite thing in the entire series.
This video really makes me feel like, yeah, Sword Art Online. Like, yeah.
My body is ready.
It's one of those things where it's like if I gave a shit about this show, that
we're already in a fucking bar. What are you talking about?
Fuck,
there's a
never
cafe
mind.
scene already.
I forgot it. I underestimated Sword Art Online and their cafe. Yeah, now she's a cat because fuck everything. Because they seem to make the designs worse as they go along. This girl's a cat too.
She's not a cat, is she?
Yes, look at her fucking ears! There's two fucking cats!
Both of their ears are different.
She has a tail. Doesn't mean she's not a fucking cat. Maybe she's a fox. Okay, maybe no, her tail's not a fox.
I guess
though.
they're the same race.
It's stupid. The race is stupid. Let me get this cat. Fucking cats.
Oh, she's a bowman.
I use a bow now
because sniper, of course.
You just wanted to have a bow person.
Well, because it's the gun equivalent. Obvious. How do you not get that she's from Gun Gale and therefore she uses a bow?
I'm really tired. And
How is this not obvious?
No, I spaced out and I thought the blackmail girl or the blacksmith girl was using the bow, and I was just like, but then I totally forgot that it was Shino's bow. I mean,
calm down.
Asada's.
Calm down.
I'm so tired.
I haven't been able to read any of this shit.
You don't.
I'm gonna be so lost.
There's no plot.
Hey, okay, admit though, this is probably the best Kirito male design, at least. Like he looks the most like actually like a cool guy. Are you just drinking wine from the bottle?
Yeah.
Let me have some.
I will admit that in the arcs that give him less like time to be on his own, he does feel more badass. Whereas like if I didn't already fucking hate him so much, then like maybe he would be somewhat cool. Or if he weren't a fucking douche.
I just want to bang his sister and his girlfriend and all of the other girls.
Yeah, bro.
And Klein.
Go for it, bro. I think I want to fuck Klein the most.
So we're now in the middle of a long cafe exposition scene.
Look at
Oh
her pet
yeah,
her
we're watching
dragon.
Sword Art
She was
Online.
really going for that shit, man. She was stroking that shit. Hella potions. Get your shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool.
This is what the figures are gonna look like.
Oh, dope. Fucking blue-haired Asuna. This is stupid, man. She really just looks stupid
nice
as hell to me.
Shot at random. Was
cool.
that diegetic or not? Like, did that really happen?
That was really happening.
Was
yes.
that? I honestly can't.
They legitimately all posed because we're a bunch of fucking dorks. They're role playing.
Like,
come on.
Ordinarily, when you do that shot, the characters are then leaving the room.
Yes.
Like the excuse is that they're getting up, walking towards the door, so they've all congealed.
They literally just grabbed their weapons and posed. And
yeah,
then
they all
started
just
talking.
posed and then stood in a group, and then they all went back to sitting down.
Bro, you.
I like to imagine that they did that for a screen cap, right? Because you know when we've done that in MMOs. You're like, oh, stand over here, and then screen cap, you know. But they're all in first person, so none of them has a pulled back view to screen cap it, so that wouldn't make any sense.
The fairy can do it.
Oh yeah, Yui can do it.
Yui
can take the screen cap.
From this imaginary space screen that isn't really a thing.
We're gonna check and make sure our recordings are still going. That one's still going. That one's still going.
It's clipping, bitch.
That girl is so boring. Like
she really.
It's amazing that she's still a character.
She has nice boots.
Boots?
She has boots. I mean, that's like the extent of her personality to me.
Oh man.
I mean, being a blacksmith is cool, so that makes her
I guess
cool.
there's that, but like her personality is.
She doesn't really do anything.
Like, cause like Asuna is already the like girl next door character, but then that girl also is.
And then now, fucking Karne Asada is just a 2D nothing piece of shit.
She always was. She was never a character.
Now she's even worse. She's been reduced to a fucking cat girl nothing. Look at the fucking way they're walking. This is apparently the official way you walk downstairs and fucking.
Ah! What's happening? She tried to scratch him. She tried to claw him.
I hate this fucking show.
Why are you so mad?
Stupidest shit. Down. The stupid.
Calm down.
Grab the tail fan service shot bullshit.
Her ass did grow incredibly round after he grabbed her tail.
Oh god.
I just like that she tried to claw him like a cat afterwards.
I hate this fucking show.
I don't even know the context for why he was grabbing her tail because you have not stopped yelling the entire time we've been watching this.
Bro, you don't need your ears to read subtitles, bro.
I can't read subtitles when you're talking to me.
We have to be entertained.
The audience won't even know what we're laughing at if they can't
gibberish,
fucking pay attention to the show.
Spell casting. Anytime a show has a girl, like, reciting some kind of spell, it really just loses me. Like, I find it so obnoxious.
It's better if we understand the spell.
Yeah.
Like in Harry Potter, they explain the spells, plus they sound like what they're doing. Wingardium Leviosa sounds like it's gonna lift something. But they explain it, and then when they yell some retarded shit and throw their wand, you go, oh yeah, Wingardium Leviosa! Because you get it.
Oh wait, the giant sperm demons here.
What the fuck is...
fucking... It's really the best character in the show. It's the elephant thing.
I thought it was a squid.
It's a squid elephant. I like this, like, weird sitar music.
It's like really jarring to watch lighthearted Sword Art Online because it's never been like this.
That's why it's my favorite arc. It's just like they're just being
really dicking around.
They're just really dicking around, being a fucking bunch of like anime con losers.
Yeah,
like they're just.
It feels like this feels 90s to me. Like adventure show from the 90s
to me,
where nothing
really,
mattered.
It really feels like a bunch of like Asperger's kids hanging out and like playing an MMO. Like it feels like a bunch of dorky middle school
this is just
role
like
players hanging out in a game.
If you watch more think like the Ragnarok anime. Like this is like that. You know, where it's just like a fantasy show with a bunch of generic characters just doing shit.
Just hanging out.
You know, like...
I wouldn't mind this sort of... If it started out like this and ended like this, it would be fine. If it never tried to have a brain at all, it would be much better. Because it wouldn't be pretending.
It's just hilarious that it's been, like, so moody up until now. Like, 6 books of death games, and now suddenly it's... And
let's hang out and do stupid shit. Well, I mean, some of the first arc stuff was kind of like that if you take it out of context of how they put it in the show. Like the Lolly episode.
You mean the one where she gets tentacle raped?
Yes, that was lighthearted fun bullshit.
Yeah, lighthearted fun, like tentacle rape.
Oh, you thought that was the only time it's gonna happen?
Oh God, is it?
Wait, didn't it already happen in Gun Gale?
Yes, it did happen in Gun Gale.
I think it does happen again in this. I don't
remember. Oh no, that really is her character!
No, I don't think it does. I don't want to jump the gun and say that it does.
That giant fucking elephant they're riding should tentacle rape her. The thing is, the thing about the lolly girl and the tentacle rape, the reason I made such a big deal about that in that video is because it's not just that that's the only thing that's happened twice in the only 2 episodes she'd been in, but that all the fan art of her is of her getting tentacle raped.
Oh my God.
Because it's the only thing that her character did was get tentacle raped.
The way they did the shot in the second time was like they were like nostalgic about it. Like, hey,
oh,
you remember
it's
this
happening again?
Scene?
Like
you
that's why I
this,
said that's why
right?
I called it Remembering Hate, because I was like, it's a deliberate callback. It's not just that it's happening again. They're saying, hey, this is what happened the first time. It's amazing. It's magnificent.
So good. I don't know why they want to save the elephant squid so much. They were just kind of like, oh, these assholes are killing elephant
There's probably
squid.
an explanation somewhere in all the text we didn't read.
They're like fucking stupid
I am
AIs.
the queen of the lake.
Oh, God, I hate this shit.
Dude, she's got the same hair as Ponyo's mom. Except not pink. Do you remember Ponyo's mom?
Not well enough.
Rewatch Ponyo! This nigga watched Ponyo once, barely paid attention, and thinks he watched
I paid
Ponyo.
attention, you fuck!
It's like the best movie ever.
Oh my God. You just assumed because I didn't think it was the best movie ever, I didn't pay attention.
Yes! You should have thought it was the best movie ever.
Now this, I'm not paying attention to. It's because I already know it's shitty. Like,
wait. What is she? She got turned into an AI by what?
Bro, I wasn't paying attention.
God damn it!
Do you want to, like, skip back?
No! We had to keep the recording consistent.
It's boring. This is a really boring scene.
Look, she's explaining that they're servants. They were the hill giants, and those things were their servants. And they lived in peace in Jurtimer, the land of frost. This is literally MMO exposition. Like,
yes, she's literally
coming
out and offering
She is the character standing
them.
in front of you, and this is the text block.
She's literally giving them a quest right now.
Yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
See, if this was happening in Log Horizon, then there'd be like
I'd be paying so much attention. I'd be like, oh my God, yes, awesome.
Because there'd be some deeper reason for it.
Yes.
Like, they'd be doing a quest, but it's like
it would affect the world in some grand way.
Like the quest line.
It wouldn't be just so Kirito could get a cool fucking sword. It would be some incredibly relevant shit.
Well, it'd be like the NPCs would be killed if they didn't do this quest, and if the NPCs die, it fucks up the economy, and then they can't run the world correctly, and they need to have peace because the NPCs will revolt if the adventurers don't take good enough care of them. Like, it would be like some kind of huge, complex political reason to go on a dumb fantasy quest. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with this, but the thing is, when I play MMO games, I skip all of this.
Exactly. Like, it's boring.
Like,
because it's always boring.
I can see, if you're the kind of guy who actually cares about the lore of MMOs, I could see why this might be the kind of thing you'd want to watch. Even though you could just read a book.
But then, it's like...
you could just read any fantasy book.
The reason that this doesn't matter is because we have gotten no lore in the past from this show.
Right.
We'll get no lore in the future from this show.
Right.
So this is pointless lore with no context or relevance to anything. It's just a random side plot. And it's like, who fucking cares about developing a new location in a world we know nothing about?
I mean, if we took this arc on its own,
yeah,
as its own show, the appeal of this would be if you are the kind of person who cares about the lore of MMOs. But those kind of people want a deep, involving lore. Like, what the appeal of, like, WoW or something, like the lore of that game would be the incredibly complex political system behind it. Like, knowing all the history and how different people affected different shit. And you need a long series to do that, or a MMO, you know. That's why MMOs usually have fairly complex histories and lore, because they're so big that they can fit all that in there. But for me, I skip all this dialogue, so this shit is boring as fuck.
Yes.
Database, living in the database. Whoa. Oh my god, they're gonna
That's cheating.
Weren't they like moving before, and now they're just sitting here?
Yeah. They're chilling. I like how the squid thing is flying without moving its wings. It's just kind of hovering.
Yeah. Are
like,
those
why
wings?
does it have wings? Yes, they were wings. They were like bug wings.
Oh.
It's just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I guess the game.
Oh, maybe it's standing.
Just decided to stop doing the animation.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. We've been talking constantly. She said a lot of boring shit. Like, I keep trying to pay attention, and then I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't care. All the comments in this are gonna be like, ooh,
still the best arc of the show.
You didn't pay any attention, though.
Still the coolest arc of the show. Like, for real. I would much rather sit through this boring shit than anything else that's happened so far.
I feel like there were scenes in Gun Gale Online.
This is the arc where it's like, if I were like 12 when I watched this, it would have been really. This would have been my favorite arc. It would have been fucking awesome because it was just like happy, lighthearted, dicking around. Like, I would have loved it.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like like I said, it feels like the kind of shit. Those wings look really stupid. Actually,
yes, they look really stupid because it's an ugly CG squid thing. None of its tentacles are moving, but like its elephant trunks are flapping.
Like, the wings don't move entirely. It's just
it is a
like,
giant
like
dirt
this
monster.
is the wing and this is what's moving. It's like
so
and listen to this, it's making UFO sounds.
Oh my god. I did not even notice the sounds. Cool.
Oh, that second sword. Why was he hiding it? Why isn't it just on his back?
I don't fucking know. I really don't understand Kirito as a person.
I don't either.
He only takes his second sword out when it gets real.
Right. I was trying to remember how he uses two-sword style in Gun Gale Online, but it was because he had the gun and the sword. But it like shows the two-sword him over it.
He got the last sword in the last fight, didn't he?
No.
Didn't he get a second sword?
No. He's jumping and he's got the gun pointed and he's got the sword like this, and then it shows like a ghost image of him with both swords over it.
That was a whole episode.
Yeah. It was all exposition the whole time. It's only a 4-episode arc. How much exposition? Well, I guess it's a whole book for the 4-episode arc. Like they're trying to cram a whole book into 4 episodes, but.
And that's how long most fucking light novel arcs are.
Right, but most light novel arcs are not that much exposition at the beginning, front-loaded, with nothing to draw you in.
Except for
there was no hook.
Conrad, the hook is fucking...
That it's Sword Art Online?
It's fucking Conrad Asada being a cat and having an ass, and that's the hook.
I don't find her hot.
They had Asuna in the bath. I think she's
don't
stupid looking.
find Shinon hot.
I've never found her like hot
I've
to
never
any
found
extent.
Her hot.
There are better asses to look at. What are you doing?
Like, they always
her
show her
outfit
ass,
is dumb.
but she has a small ass. She has small tits, and I'm fine with small tits, but she's like flat, and she's not.
She's just
hot.
boring, and she doesn't have a fun personality. So it's like
Asuna's hot.
You're just looking at a picture of a thing.
Asuna's really hot.
Yeah.
Lolly Girl's kind of a cute lolly. Pink Hair Girl's boring as fuck.
She really is.
But
her pants are really fucking dumb.
Shinon's not hot. She just looks like a fucking boring person.
Yeah. She would be more attractive if you were a badass and like were cool.
Maybe. I mean, she's got childbearing hips. I don't know. That was it. That's the end of that episode. We did it.
Cool. Aren't we glad we watched that episode?
Yeah.
That was enlightening.
Yeah. Enlightening. Are we gonna become the Buddha now? Alright, well, we'll stop the recording and start a new one. It's time again! This is probably part of the same video, but we cut it.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to do episode 16. So get yourself all prepared, get situated, get episode 16 prepared on Crunchyroll if you're watching like us, or if you have it downloaded. I don't know how you're watching both, like, I don't know how you're starting, like, you know, like, are we in a window over here and the Sword of Lines over here?
It's not that complicated,
I guess. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, start.
It's the thing.
The pyramid. It's Tokyo 3.
I like that door. It's a bitchin' door. Kirito likes that door. Yui, what's wrong? You don't like doors? Bruh, it's not a hypothesis, it's a theory. It's so different. That makes a lot of sense to everyone.
I hope the microphone's picking that up. Why would you turn it down to 67?
It was hot!
Open all the windows, you fucking retard!
We're recording! And that's why you closed it in the first place.
Yeah, but there's no cars out now.
She is so bad.
She would be! You put it at 67! It's like...
It was already 69 down there.
Even if it was hot outside, it would get cold.
67's not that cool.
I hope the microphone picked that up so bad.
The window.
Mom just screaming, "Who the fuck turned on the air conditioner?" Oh, that one
like,
too.
I've done bad.
you sounded so ashamed.
She would not know or notice.
She probably checked immediately. Mom is so sensitive to change in temperature.
Feel 2 degrees difference in change. It's insane.
Within like a
minute.
minute.
What's going on? I missed. Oh, they're still talking about fucking nothing!
They're talking about how they're... I can't even... I don't know because I was laughing so hard at Mom.
Oh, they're talking about the Cardinal System's auto backups and the full skill fucking who gives a shit. It's a stupid game.
Asuna's got high heels. Pink-haired girl's got ass more
yeah,
than
but her
fucking
pants
sheet
are
on.
fucking stupid, so she could just get the fuck out of this show.
What? What's wrong
I
with
hate her
pants?
pants. Look at the. Wait till they show the front of them. They're like half chaps, like jean cut off bullshit. It's horrible.
Hey Victor, are you by chance a homosexual?
Not a homosexual. I'm a faggot. Get it right. I don't downplay myself. I live the dream.
Hand me a drink of some kind. Give me one of the ones up there. Or no, down there.
I'm sorry, but if there's a show where the only
What is
appeal is
this?
supposed to be the fucking character designs, which have been good up to this point,
Girl Scout.
and then they fucking ruin them with stupid pants, then it kind of pisses me
Finished
off.
my Hoe Garden, which was mediocre, and now I'll start an Oak
I'll
Barrel
show you a
Stout.
hoe garden. I'm drinking Jew wine.
This whole opening is really just stills of the characters' designs.
I haven't actually drank this much Jew wine. I've been drinking this for like 2 weeks.
Right.
I'm not a big
Yeah,
drinker.
he just started drinking.
I've drinking like 2 sips of this. I'm just very tired.
Yeah. Tired and loopy.
Tired and watching Sword Art Online. I've been off making films that aren't much better than this. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I've been off making real films. I'm like, no, it's been shit. So I didn't write them.
I will confirm that you are a better film writer than the script of this show.
But then at least Rechi Kohawa is...
Reggie.
At least he's prolific. At least he pumps shit out and he makes bank.
Every light
So-
novel author is prolific.
But I can't be like, oh, I'm better because I'm not prolific and I have nothing getting me money. So it's like, I am worse than him, which sucks. Oh my, I hate this fucking fight. Look at this stupid shit. God, it's so stupid.
This song doesn't fit with what's happening at all.
Just wait. I really want you to pay attention to this fight scene and
Nothing's
see how fucking stupid it
happening.
is.
Oh.
He's so pissed. Oh no.
Why are they standing there?
If only we... Of all these fucking players, they don't have a mage who could use attack spells.
Why didn't they make the Lolly a mage?
So tough to deal with. I know. You just made them all generic fucking attack characters.
Is Yui the Shiroe of their group? Is she the tactician who counts down all the
Apparently,
timers?
because they need a fucking computer intelligence to tell them how to play a fucking video game. Like, they're that shitty and fucking horrible at this game.
Oh, she's a spellcaster.
She's a healer.
Oh.
So she's useless. She just stands at the back and heals people. She's
Hey
gone
man,
from
healers
being...
are important.
Yes, but she's gone from being an epic badass fighting on the front
Look,
line to
look,
being a
I'm not
healer.
complaining. Everyone else is a sword fighter. How
I
many do
mean,
we
yeah.
need?
I guess it would be redundant to have Asuna be a fucking sword fighter when Kirito could do all of it himself.
Right, like, their whole thing was that they would fight with 2 swords at the same time, but he already can use 2 swords
Oh yeah,
at the same
so
time.
he doesn't need Asuna.
He needs her to heal him, man.
He just needs healing.
Look, Asuna is a healing presence in this show, so it fits that she would be a healer.
Wait for this. Alright, so the reason they couldn't defeat this is because the physical defense of the monster was too high because it's being buffed by the other monster. And so, the way they're gonna defeat it is by everyone attacking it at the same time.
Why don't they kill the other monster that's buffing it?
This is a genius strategy because it's protecting the other monster. But their genius strategy to defeat the monster with high physical to defense is to attack it a bunch. While it's sat around doing fucking nothing while they've been having a conversation and Kirito blocked its sword. But their plan was really attack it more. Like, why weren't they already doing this? Why weren't they just going ham on it? Because that's how you defeat everything in this shitty fucking game. Now it's gonna stand here and do fucking nothing while all of them do their dramatic attacks with this animation budget that's wasted on nothing.
It's not even animation, but none of this is like it's barely animated.
Yeah. Oh, it's so just.
Although I know there's a Sakuga moment in here.
Let's all attack it at once.
I don't, because if the physical defense is high, then that would mean each individual attack is individual. It's not... Okay, if they...
But look at how much damage that did just from everyone just attacking it. Like, all they did was use skills. They didn't use any strategy. It's just like, oh no, I'm being attacked. How fucking boring is this? Then there you go, he uses some badass skill and just fucks it up!
Okay. Let's say I have a brick wall. And I have a handful of pebbles. I throw a pebble at the brick wall, it does nothing.
Oh, you're missing the soccer gun.
Oh, I've seen it. I was studying the animator. I'm not a...
Oh, that was so cool.
I'm not a big fan
of the hack splitty thing.
The guy who animates like all the fight scenes in Sword Art Online, like all the really good ones like this, like his animation style has no weight to it. Everything just kind of floats around.
I mean, it's stylish.
I mean, it's not bad, but I'm not a fan of his style compared to other fight animators because it's so floaty.
It's just so lame. The monster just stood there and they all attacked it. Like,
yeah. Actually, I can pull up his name right now.
There was no strategy. This was right at the same time Log Horizon was off doing something fucking better.
Right. Animators, let's see. Who is this guy?
Oh, here he goes, gonna attack. Oh no, we all fear for Kirito's life. Like, what do they got to lose here? There we go, awesome.
Here we go. Tatsuya Takeuchi. He did the floaty ass fights in SAO2. Kata no Kyokai, which a lot of people love those fights in Kata no Kyokai. I'm not a huge fan of the fights.
Listen to how dramatic this music is with no threat to their life whatsoever.
Oh god, he's smiling now.
Like that one attack was gonna kill Kirito or something. Oh, and then they just whoop its ass with a bunch of flashy things and it cries.
Okay, anyway, I was explaining. If you have a brick wall and you have a handful of pebbles, you throw one pebble at the brick wall, it does nothing. If you then throw all the pebbles at the brick wall, still gonna do nothing because they all have the same force.
Yeah.
You have to get a battering ram and bust down that wall. So if each individual attack was not enough to damage it, then they're still not gonna be enough to damage it. You know, it doesn't matter how many people attack one after another. If they had all put their swords together and or if they all grabbed one sword or something, like one giant sword, and they all had it.
You're thinking in a more.
If they were combining their strength, then it would make sense. But they're not. They're making individual attacks, which each of which should not have hurt him.
A pebble cannot do damage to a brick wall, whereas they were doing damage. They were just doing chip damage.
I thought
their strategy was to just attack a bunch of times.
I thought the idea was that his physical defense was so high that they just weren't even hurting him.
I'm pretty sure they were hurting him a little bit. It was just like
so the strategy is just spam him.
So the strategy was to just attack him a whole bunch,
which they were already doing.
He would die. Yes.
There's no reason they wouldn't all be DPS.
It was super dramatic for nerve, and I guess they attacked so fast he couldn't attack back or some shit because that's what was happening.
Anyway. Tatsuya Takeuchi also did the fight scenes in Kata no Kyokai 5, which, even when I watched it recently, not even knowing who he was, I was just like, they float. Like, there's no impact. His hits are so fast that, like, it looks impressive, but it doesn't feel like it sells the hits to me, you know? Not a big fan of his animation.
I feel like one of the comments is going to be, well, they were using magic attacks, and that's why they could hurt it.
He did all the ones in... Oh, you mean for the fighting.
For the fighting.
All I know is I was pretty sure that fight was pointless, so I was expecting it to be like 1 minute, like they were just going to run in and fuck those guys and then keep going. That fight lasted like 10 minutes. Like, at first I was talking over it because I was like, oh, this fight doesn't matter. They're just going to fuck these guys up. But then it just kept going. What the fuck is this thing? They're in the same room! I mean, I guess that's what MMO raids are like. Is it a raid, though?
I didn't think they were in the same room.
Are there even raids in Sword Art Online?
I think.
I guess there was a raid at the end of season 1, right? At the end of the first arc.
I don't think it's like a raiding type game. I mean, I compare it most to Phantasy Star Online. That seems like the same kind of game.
But they're not instances. It's an open world game.
Yeah, it's not portrayed the same way, but the dungeon structure is similar.
Not only is it open world.
In the fighting style is similar, where it's like, in PSO you're not strategizing for real, you're just kind of running and whacking shit. And that's what, but Sword Art Online tries to portray itself as if it's being like a World of Warcraft style strategic MMO, but then it's like, but then the way they actually do it is more like Phantasy Star Online, where it's like everyone's just a mindless fuck and they go and they whack shit and it doesn't really matter. Oh, I hate this fucking stupid bullshit. Klein is instantly in love because he saw some weird girl with a giant forehead trapped in a cage. Do you ever feel like everyone in Sword Art Online, their faces almost look exactly the same, but like just with different hair?
Every A1 Pictures show looks exactly the same.
They always, their faces just look the same.
You could fucking swap out.
It's like they took one of those generic models that you find on DeviantArt and just put different hair on them.
You could take every character from Sword Art Online and replace it with one of the characters from Idolmaster, and I wouldn't notice.
God.
I would not notice that suddenly it was all Idolmaster.
Does Idolmaster have like color themes on all their characters?
No, not like this.
God, wait till the next arc.
It didn't always have
this.
They
have the worst color theming.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
I guess Alfheim, the character designs were supposed to be color themed because of their classes, but it's so obnoxious.
Yeah, that's
just so lame.
Well, it's based on the race, because
yeah, it was the races.
Chris Height has the same look as Asuna.
There were supposed to be factions, which made sense in that context, but now it's like a mixture between the two games. So why wouldn't you like try to make your character look cool?
I don't think it's a mixture of the two games. They just
Klein can't leave the girl who's obviously a trap because he's a cool guy.
Is this supposed to make him awesome?
Yes. He refuses to leave her because he got an instant boner, and now...
His Bushido! It's my Bushido! Klein's the best character.
Klein, you stupid fuck.
He's Reki Kawaharu's favorite.
Even though you'd think it'd be like a setup where it's like she did turn out to be a trap.
I'm sorry, Victor. I can't listen to you because I'm looking at her boobs hang low like the majestic swing.
Oh, they did an anime face thing. That was funny.
I would have saved her too. Look at that.
Look at that booty.
Booty? She ain't got no booty.
I mean, the dress was riding up her ass crack.
Oh.
Because of bullshit. I'm just mad that, like, he isn't punished for this. Like, she isn't a trap.
That's the best part. His Bushido paid off, man. Yeah. He's a good guy. Plus, she's hot. I don't want her to be a trap.
I guess it's fun to make Kirito be an asshole and not, and, like, try to abandon this, like, helpless girl. Way to talk shit right to her face, bro.
Is she an NPC or what?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Do the NPCs have, like, personality in this game?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Get it in. When the stash low and there's no cash.
Get it in.
And you riding no L's, no tags.
Get it in.
And she looking like you ain't gonna smash.
Get it in.
But she got her legs up on her dash. Shorty say this out of.
She also
Get
turns
that work,
into
make
Thor.
that work. Get that work, make. She's Freya.
She's Thor.
She's Freya.
Yeah.
Freya is also from Norse mythology.
She's also Thor.
Does she literally become Thor? Or is she Freya? Who's also in Norse mythology. I guess I'll find out.
I love this art.
Dude, she's got all the ass. Fuck Shinon.
What you gonna do with all that ass up in them jeans?
Also, Shinon always looks like she has a dick in her pants.
She does have a dick, because they're so obsessed with her fucking camel toe that they have to exaggerate it to the point where it looks like a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Because apparently she just wears shorts that just ride up her snatch just so fucking hard.
I guess she just has a really, really, really fat fucking vagina.
She just has a humongous bush.
Oh yeah, that could be it too.
The mighty boosh.
like a fucking afro.
Afro samurai. Yeah, bro. Fuel thugging Tigina, dog.
Whoa, she's got buffs!
She buffed the
She's
fuck
got
out of
buffs! Buffs! Wait, is she gonna have the exact magic power they
I've
wished
never
they had a
seen
partner that
spells that had stuff that maxes out your HP.
Is she doing the stuff that they wanted someone to do?
Misty thing. She's basically just fucking lead
In the misty mountainside, they've got shiny diamonds that I want to protect.
Found a bunch of shit in a room. It's treasure.
You know, I started
Look
singing...
at the fucking sparkles on this shit.
I just want to go on record as saying that I started...
Where is, like, all the light reflecting off of this? I guess the torches is, like, creating shitloads of sparkle.
Victor, can I go on record as stating that, I started singing the shiny diamonds line before they showed the shiny diamonds?
Oh, your great prediction skills, bro.
I am a great...
Bruh. He was touched by an angel.
This arc is fucking retarded, by the way.
Yes, it's the best arc in the show.
There's just nothing. It's,
oh
god.
They're gonna fight a big dude.
Isn't that thing from Dark Souls? One of those things from Dark Souls?
Like way fucking huge.
Isn't there a thing like that in Dark Souls?
It kind of does look like the one guy.
Gwyn?
Yeah, the big
first flame?
bossy boss. Except he's blue for some reason. What's up, bitches?
No plot.
Are you ready for some exposition?
Is there a plot in Dark Souls? Indeed.
What are you doing?
Checking the recording. What is the name of that video? The Dark Souls is it like Dark Souls Explained or something?
Something like that, or the history of Dark Souls or something like that.
Dark Souls lore.
Or there is a plot of Dark Souls.
Exposed. I think it's Dark Souls lore exposed.
Yeah, that's
If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Fucking hilarious animation.
Yes.
About Dark Souls. It's one of the best internet animations
Freya
ever.
Dono.
It always cracks me up when they mix like Japanese suffixes with other country religions and stuff.
Goofy ass shit. But she was like, fuck that, bro.
Hey man, I'd marry that. Not Shinon, because she's not attractive still.
She does look fucking stupid. That's her asymmetrical arm.
I don't think she looks stupid. I just don't think she's attractive. And people always make it out like Shinon's super hot. Like,
she's really just not hot.
I'm watching Sword Online too because Shinon's hot, and I'm like,
just
really?
because they show a picture of like her ass doesn't make her hot. Like, just because they want you to think she's hot, you don't have to think she's hot. We're not gonna judge you if you don't think she's hot.
I guess I just don't get it.
I feel like it's like nobody really thinks it, but then they think everyone else thinks it, so they try to like.
I don't
be like,
know.
Yeah, man, Shinon's ass, bro.
Even Demolition D had a joke about he was watching for just 2 reasons, and it showed her ass and titties, and I was like, really? Shinon's ass and titties?
There's so many better character designs in every other show.
Asuna's right there!
Yeah, and Asuna.
Look at her! Hot! I look at Asuna and I say, that's a waifu. Do your that's a waifu.
I can't say that about Sword Art Online.
But it's Asuna! That's a waifu.
This isn't a waifu show. Even Asuna doesn't get waifu status.
I like Asuna. You know why I like Asuna so much? Because it's a running joke. And I can't stop. Like, it started off as I like Asuna comparatively to the rest of the characters, and then over time...
I mean, she is the best character. But she's also gives way to cheesy, stupid bullshit.
The thing is, over time...
God, that was a 3rd episode,
That was the second one.
Okay.
Over time, I said that I liked Asuna so much that now I legitimately really like Asuna.
Yeah.
Like, I get really legit excited when she's on screen.
Like,
I'm like, yeah, Asuna!
I really love Kirito now. Like, when I see Kirito
I mean, unironically.
Especially in the next arc where Kirito's not a main character, he comes in and I'm like, oh shit! Here comes Kirito!
No, but it's funny because, like, a lot of people will comment on my videos like, it seems like you give Asuna a free pass. She's not really that interesting, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. That's the joke. Is that The joke is that I love Asuna, and that's funny to me because the show is so bad that I'm trying to find something to like about it. And so when Asuna's on screen, I get excited. It's not that she's really like my favorite character. I don't give a fuck about Asuna. Yeah. But at the same time, when I'm watching the show, I'm like, yeah, Asuna! She's hot.
I'm just kind of like, I just wish the show were about her.
Like, she has no real flaws, and like, a lot of people consider that a problem. Like, oh, she's just a flawless whatever. I'm like, what's wrong with being flawless? Yeah. She's cool.
She's just chill and like
right.
Not
I
annoying.
Would totally be friends with her. She's not obnoxious at all.
They established the stuff with their mom, and that was actually kind of like a believable scenario in the last arc. And it was like that's like the best character like development in the whole show was Asuna and her mom. And they
anyway, that was it. We finished the episode. So yeah, that was that. We did it. The end.
Rock. Fuck.
You know, Vic, you said to me that this arc would be awesomely bad, but so far it's just boring as shit.
Welcome back to Sword Art Online.
Oh, we're on episode 17
we're the
of season 2. They're still in the game. They're still fighting the guys.
This is how this episode's
What happened? What happened? What happened to our lives? How did we get into this situation? Oh my god! Are you okay? I would go into a sugar coma drinking that fucking wine. It's a very sweet wine.
Welcome to episode 17.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, they're fighting the big guy.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're gonna pay attention.
I am alert. Oh!
That was actually... I was not ready for that. He just like busted through that mist. Oh, thank you, Shinon. Looking very proud of yourself.
Look, it's literally just like playing Fantasy Star Online. It's like Big Monster doesn't have time to react while you just wail on it pointlessly.
I can't ever take Yuki Kajira music seriously over action scenes. It's so hard.
Boom!
Every Yuki Kajira song sounds the same, and it always just makes me feel like I'm watching Dot Hack Sign.
He's got a laser beam. That motherfucker just shoot.
Or fucking Mad Lax.
Movies.
Oh, that actually looked cool. The lighting on her face.
Yeah.
This looks This is a Gurren Lagann. Like, what the fuck is happening? That must have been one of the parts that Trigger was subcontracted for.
Like, the animation at this part was cool, but they're literally just, like, running at a big dude and, like, hitting him.
I think Trigger was subcontracted.
It's exactly the same as that last fight scene where
it's the same
big
shit.
Guy getting whacked on.
It's the third fucking fight that's been in the same place. It's like I'm watching someone play WoW raids.
Yes.
But with no context.
And the bosses don't fight back. Well, I guess he did punch Kirito.
Like someone's playing a WoW raid and the HUD is turned off and I have no idea what's happening.
Yes. And you're in fixed camera angles. You can't.
Which I've done, and it's boring as shit. I've watched Shade Raid plenty of times, and every time I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
Dude.
And the bad guy's not pulling any crazy, oh my god, my life just got cut down to 25%. Healers, where the fuck are you? None of that.
What's the fun of the game if you're not, like...
in stress all the time.
If there's nothing really going on.
MMOs are supposed to be hard!
Like, they're supposed to be shooting off constant attacks, and you're, like, worried about debuffs and all this kinds of shit.
MMOs are supposed to be hard!
Like how the opening theme was secretly, like, the whole... It was everything. Like, you can watch the opening theme and get what happened.
It even showed the buffs.
Remember that tree where they sat down?
No. I don't.
It was important.
I definitely like this singer's voice more than Lisa's fucking voice.
Still a horribly generic song. I mean, it's you know, alright generic anime song. Again, it's like, if I give a shit about this show, like, I probably would enjoy the song. Whoa, she hit it. It's cool. We have, you know...
I'm trying to remember. I looked up one time what Lisa, the artist, stood for because it's like an acronym.
He's changing attack patterns.
And it was something
we've seen so much of his attack patterns so far that this like
it was
makes us afraid.
Lisa stands for something like "love is so all" or something like that. It's like some like weird Jinglish phrase. Love is something all. All is all. Everything is
he's using a big attack.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's another laser beam that he shot from his mouth.
Oh, do they have AT fields? Did his AT field break? Oh god, she froze. Oh god, he froze.
Remember in Log Horizon when the boss goes into its second phase and like its armor breaks off and creates ads and they actually have to like do
Remember in Log Horizon when everything was good? Except the animation?
Yes.
Why couldn't it have this animation budget?
What the fuck? Support Log Horizon and give it more money! Stop supporting this shit!
I don't think it's the money's fault. I think it's Studio Dean's fault.
I think it's Studio Dean.
But even Studio Dean's made stuff that's not complete shit before. On occasion.
Oh, I got hit in the face with arrows.
Fucking Bakumatsu Rock was better looking than Log Horizon 2.
God. Bakumatsu Rock was fucking dope!
That was the gayest show I've ever watched.
Every character in that show is hotter than fucking Shinon. I'd fuck all those guys before I touch that.
I don't know about that. That girl was
let's just stop and talk while we're fighting the boss. That large. It's this big!
Whenever I think of Suguha, all I think of is porn. Because I've seen so much porn of her.
See how fast they find this fucking hammer.
My favorite is to me it is actually canon. Because there's been so many dojins.
He had to jump up and do a backflip to use his fucking lightning skill. Okay. He had to use his lightning skill. He does a backflip and shoves his sword into the ground. He couldn't just do that standing. He had to do a fucking backflip and X his swords into the ground. He had to shove both swords, even though only one of the swords uses a fucking technique. Because he can only use techniques in his fucking right hand. What the fuck, Kirito? What was the point of that? And then the hammer glows and he can't pick it up because the store's hammer is too heavy. It's fucking gay.
Anyways.
God. Take it!
But he can throw it.
Oh, of course.
And she's just like, whatever, bitch.
Because she's Thor.
But she's Freya.
Oh shit, counteraction rising.
Hell yeah, counteraction's rising.
Yeah, we are ready for the punchline. Oh, there's no use with all your gimmicks, so check this out.
Is she gonna logging us damn one, crush the won't we compromise?
The noise comes, we are ready to bow.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Oh my god!
You like that fucking diaper she had on?
She's fucking Biscuit!
Yeah, bitch!
She's fucking Biscuit Kruger! Oh god, she's actually Thor! That's what I hoped you meant!
It's a guy!
Danjo!
It turned into fucking Thor!
Danjo!
Oh my fucking god, this dorky fucking show, man.
This
it's a
awesome.
yo!
This is fucking awesome. That bitch
kaiju
the
battle.
Fuck out.
Why are they both like hunchbacks? It's so stupid.
Victor, this just got fucking amazing.
Fuck yeah. I told you it's the best fucking art. Oh! Kaiju battle!
Oh, man.
I hate when giants in shows will attack slowly. Because their muscles are large in proportion to their bodies. So it would be like a bear, where a bear is much faster than a human even though it's bigger. Because it's built to move that much mass. Like the giants would attack just as fast as a human because their proportions are the same.
I don't know.
They would move through space at the same rate. That is my theory on giants in shows.
It's that one song. It's like this is like.
She had to jump off that wall way back there to get the momentum for that attack.
I think this song is the theme of Alpine.
Okay.
So I definitely recognize this song.
Rad. Kokora! What's that fighting game?
Which one?
I think it's from Guilty Gear. Kokora!
Who does?
It's Kaiki Skate does that.
Looks like they did it.
Ow! Yeah, bro, hit him with your hammer.
Oh, damn, eat a dick, old nigga. God damn, shit on my face and cock, you motherfucker. Eat a sack of baby dicks.
Be proud of your victory now, flies. But
right, I never finished.
Your god around the god of Asgard.
I never finished what I was saying before that bitch turned into Thor. So, there's so many doujins about Suguha, because she's always been in love with Kirito, that as soon as he went into Nerve Gear, she immediately starts raping him.
Yeah.
You've seen him too, haven't you?
I'm not sure.
Maybe you just thought about it as well.
I think I've read some SAO doujins because, like, I find it ironically amusing that, like, I can watch Asuna getting fucked. I'm just like, yeah.
What?
Fuck yeah, fuck this show.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't really know.
No.
I hate Sword Art Online so much.
No.
that I don't mind seeing the characters get fucking defiled.
So you're saying you can't look at porn for shows you like? Is that where you're going with that? Like you can only.
Can.
Okay.
Just for Sword Art Online, it's kind of like a sick irony.
I have a hard time imagining you looking at doujins for any show, so I'm honestly surprised that you. What is wrong with this? Oh my god, what's wrong with your face?
Oh shit. He had a chronic case of elephant jaw. That was some Studio Dean shit right there.
Oh my god!
I guess it is just
what's
like
wrong with your face?
I'm starting to feel warm from that wine.
I've been warm.
Oh,
for
they're
quite
back
a
here.
while.
They just like.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Oh no, that was a flashback. Okay, thank fucking god. I was like, that was stupid as shit.
Daddy, who? Oh, okay, it's you.
Yeah. She was there.
She had that in her boobs.
Yeah.
Suguha had that in her boobs.
That was gonna be all gross and sweaty.
It's weird, like, I kind of don't find Suguha hot, at least not in the game.
I find her kind of repulsive.
But in reality, just the idea that she would totally fucking rape Kirito is hot to me. Because she would do it. She would rape him.
Yeah,
She would do him.
Creepy. She's like 14 or something.
I like to imagine that she was raping him at the same time he was having sex with Asuna in the game, and therefore all the sensation he felt was actually her. Did that happen? I don't remember. I remember coming up with it.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just such an obvious idea that everyone comes up
with.
Pull
fucking Excalibur like a dork.
You gotta do it loose. Don't
pull hard, you useless fuck.
That's not how you do it.
Get the sword, you dipshit.
The key to Excalibur is that you pull soft.
Oh no, because it's Kirito, he's just gonna break the fucking ice. He can't just pull it out like it's his destiny. Oh!
Okay.
What's that light?
Oh shit, it's a plant. Is it gonna rape the fucking girl? Is the lolly gonna get groped again?
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be probably the most funny thing ever. What the fuck is happening? What? What? Oh.
Yeah, go for it, Klein. Time to practice my high jump by climbing up the roots.
You fucking. What
the fuck was he gonna do?
Was he gonna hold the whole fucking thing up? Klein, you're a fucking retard.
Klein, you dipshit. None of us could have tried to do that. It's your fault that we're falling. Way to go, Klein.
Yeah, really. Like, how is any of that his fault?
What the fuck? Klein, you dipshit. They made him such a fucking, like, idiot in this arc. And he really is the best character.
He always was an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, he is Kotetsu. I would like to think that this is a prequel to Tiger and Bunny.
She's
like Klein is Kotetsu.
The rain on the plane falls mainly on her Jane. #wet.
I love how he's hugging his sister and also like checking leaderboards.
Like bored and fucking pissed
like
off.
not paying, not supportive at all. Does not fucking care about her.
Kirito's the best, man.
Look at why was the sword humongous in that shot? Did you see that? The sword was fucking huge!
Kirito is legitimately my favorite character because he's such an asshole.
He's a shithead. He's the Nicolas Cage of anime,
he's an
man.
Absolute fucking dick.
He's just the worst. He's an irredeemable piece of shit,
He really is. He's a fucking asshole. He just ignores everyone and talks shit to them and just is a total dick.
And that's the fucking ego.
Look, he just fucking killed Klein.
Killed Klein.
He just shot one of
Do you like how that thing become like their goofy fucking mascot character?
I thought this arc was gonna be 4 episodes, and I'm guessing it's only 3. It's still too heavy for me. And this is the part where he like just
yes,
discards it.
I love this so much.
Because you ranted to me about this before,
and then he throws it. You selfish cunt!
He really is.
He's like, I went through all this shit. Went through all of this shit with his friends, risking their lives to get this fucking sword. And then he's like, it's too heavy. Fuck this. No one else can have it. Chucks that shit.
And they're all just staring. It go. Like, they're all just staring. Like,
they're all just like, really,
just
really, you
did
fuckwad.
Did he fucking throw Excalibur?
So fuck. What a cunt!
You know that's all of them. You know
they
every single one of them.
They could have done anything with it.
You notice how no one's saying anything because they're all just thinking, "Did he fucking
what
really?
What a selfish
Did
fucking
he fucking
prick!
Really?
Like, what was the point of all this shit? You're just gonna throw the sword because it's too heavy. You bitch! Where? What was the point of that? Why? Not that heavy. You're so cool with your stupid fucking hair ties.
Was that cool?
No.
She's a sniper. That's what she does.
I'm not gonna give it to you. You fucking chucked it off a cliff, you ass. Guess I gotta use it now.
Oh God.
Aw, she's still trying.
I didn't realize that she was gay for him too.
You didn't realize that?
Well, I mean, I did, but
she's part of the Spurned Women's Club.
Yeah, but she just
she
just right in front of.
Why did Klein deserve a chin kick?
What the hell did he do?
He did nothing.
What did he do? You fucking asshole!
He's such a jackass.
Wow, what a dick! And that girl's totally fucking wet for it too.
She just demonstrated that he was selfish, a child, and he kicked his best friend in the fucking chin for no reason.
What a dick!
And he's still getting the women.
What a fucking
dick! He's such a shitty character. If this doesn't prove it,
he's
nothing.
He's my fucking
nothing
hero.
Does.
What a badass!
He is wonderful.
He kicked him in the face. Jesus Christ!
Just for no, he kept that bitch in line. He said, "Bitch, don't talk to me that way."
Klein was like, "Oh, it must be tough to be popular," and he kicked him in the face. Who does that? What if? Hey Vic, the girls sure do like you. Boom! Oh God, what did I do? I'm sorry, Master.
World star.
Oh my God! What a fucking asshole!
He's such a fucking douche.
What a dick! I can't believe he did that!
But they saved the land.
And Shiina is just riding his dick.
Yes.
Like never before. In front of everyone! In front of his girlfriend! And Asuna had nothing to say!
She doesn't give a fuck!
She really doesn't!
Asuna was just like, whatever, I'm still hitting that.
2 years worth of semen flowed endlessly into Asuna.
2 years.
2 years worth of semen.
It backs up that bad.
Flowed endlessly.
Look. You might think I have a gut. It's 2 years of semen just waiting to explode.
Oh man.
God, they're so fucking corny and stupid. Literally, it's the fucking dinosaurs, like, happy that he freed the land, and they're like,
Victor, there was an entire episode of exposition followed by 2 episodes of pointless battles.
Yes.
And then he threw the sword.
By far the greatest arc of Sword Art Online.
Oh, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
They have a stupid fucking mascot. It's God.
She looks like she's about to fuck this thing. Like she gave up on
I'm pretty sure
Kirito.
she is gonna fuck that thing. She saw the tentacles and was like, I cannot resist.
They are pretty huge. Oh god, she's back.
God damn it.
But he threw it. He didn't even want it. He doesn't want the sword!
Nah, he wants it. He's just tsundere for the sword.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't understand. Why is this happening? I'm assuming that this book was just so dumb that they tried to rush through it as fast as possible.
Wait for Klein to ask for this girl's number.
Because if this is the end of this arc, then there's like 7 episodes of Mother's Rosario.
Yes. There's a lot of that shit.
And this was like its own book.
Oh my fucking god, this stupid
Schooled
bullshit.
is also a, I mean, everything in this game is supposed to be Norse mythology.
Yes,
but
and it made fucking Klein's nut bladder immediately explode.
I don't
even
think
though
there
she
were
looks
cat
nothing like
girls
that
in
other
Norse
girl,
myth.
but oh my fucking god.
Oh, I thought that was the other girl.
No, it's someone different, I think. It's just more bitches.
But that one's Skull, not Freya.
Yeah, but Klein instantly went, ah!
She just likes the girls, man.
Yes. He literally, Freya is gone, so he immediately falls for different chick A. Because Klein is
But I
fickle
thought that
as
was
shit.
Freya on the left.
I don't think so.
Dude, this is the worst arc.
But no, they're going off. They did it.
Dude, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
He just asked that NPC for its number.
It really did jump the shark. Like this is the point of no return.
Did you?
Well, is that her number? Is that her contact info?
He just hugged her glitter.
Is that her contact info?
She glittered onto him. He hugs the glitter because he instantly fell in love with Skuld.
I'm guessing
Who looks nothing like the other girl, and he tried to get her NPC number.
Okay, here's what I'm guessing. Because I've seen the cover of this volume has Klein on it. I'm guessing that if you read the novel, this is it's supposed to be Klein's arc.
Yes.
It's supposed to be about how Klein was such a good guy that he helped out that girl in need.
And then he got the NPC's digits. Because he's so
See,
cool.
Sukuha in real life's not bad looking.
No, she looks stupid as shit, okay? She looks stupid. Imagine her as a real girl. She would look stupid.
If she was a real girl, she'd have fucking big ass titties.
Yeah, but she'd also have a stupid haircut.
And she'd
There's
be
a
like
compromise that has to be
she'd
made.
be like 5'1" with huge tits and Asian and have that
like
haircut.
14.
She's not 14. She was like 14
Maybe
when
she's
Kirito
16.
passed out.
16 at most.
16's legal in Virginia, so whatever.
Bro, that doesn't make it ethical.
Dude,
legal and ethical
she is
are two completely
hungrier for
different
dick
things.
than any other
Her
character I've
haircut
ever
is
seen.
stupid.
I am convinced she raped Kirito.
Yeah.
Because she strikes me as the rapey type.
The
scene she had, dude. The scene she has in Gun Gale Online is creepy.
She's Ellen Page all up in this bitch.
When there's one episode that starts off, and it's like
Cheers to 2025.
It starts off.
Wait,
with
we
like,
gotta watch Kirito in his awesome cardigan.
Tell you in that one episode,
Wait,
it starts off
hey.
with this long silence, and then they're looking at each other, and then she's just staring deep into his eyes, and she just goes, "Oni-chan," and it's super creepy.
Conrad, I think this exposition is so important that it needs to run through the credits, and you're ignoring it.
Asuna is the only one who's like really super fucking hot though.
Me and Hope have a running joke that Sinon's hair ties are straw paper. Like she opened up straws and took the paper and wrapped her hair with it. Because it literally looks like straw paper. Like they're the worst looking fucking hair ties in the world. This shit is not cute at all. She's such a fucking dipshit. She looks stupid in real
life.
Whoa,
what the fuck? She looks different from how she did in Gun Gale Online.
What? Her? She wasn't in Gun Gale Online.
She was in the Arc.
Oh, yeah. Was she in real life in the Arc?
Yeah.
I thought they were in the cafe in the game.
They showed them in the fucking cafe at the end, the bar.
I dig Kirito's fucking rad blue.
They all look weird in the scene. All the artwork is totally off. Look at him. Look at his neck. That whole scene, all of the artwork was off model. Wrong. That whole scene, all of the characters were off model.
Like how they posed on this jellyfish to get their screen cap.
Because I kept thinking that all their heads looked like they were too small for their bodies, and I realized it's because the necks were too thin and the bodies were bigger. The fucking character art was fucked up, that whole scene. Anyway,
I hate this show.
That's the end of the Excalibur arc, I guess.
Hate this show. I love this show.
Wait,
the forest house.
So, what were your overall impressions of the Excalibur arc?
It's the best arc of the show.
Is it Brothers Rosario is gonna be funnier than that, right? Because I really did not find that awesomely bad. I just found it boring as shit. Except for the part where she hulked out.
It was, that part's my favorite part. The first episode's stupid.
The first episode was unbelievably
stupid.
Boring.
Third episode was pretty fucking awesome. The worst way.
All the good that happened was that she hulked out. And then Kirito kicked his best friend in the face.
I appreciate that arc didn't even try. It knew exactly how stupid it was. And it was just horrible, and it went for it.
I'm in disbelief that it.
And then the last arc is more hilarious in the way that it does take itself seriously and AIDS, and that makes it the greatest fucking arc ever.
The AIDS is what I'm looking forward to the most.
It solidifies that at first, at the beginning of the arc, you're going, they took out Kirito, now it's a good show because there's no Kirito. The show run by Asuna should be good because Asuna's a good character. And then it goes, no. Even if Asuna's a big character, this show is still shitty. And that's what makes the last arc amazing. It proves that no matter what, Sword Art Online is a piece of shit. You had a loss of words.
I feel like I watched White Noise for fucking an hour and a half.
It really, yeah. We got nothing out of
an hour. It was bad by Sword Art Online standards. I understood the character motivations in the first 3 arcs.
Yeah. It was just a goof off arc.
It was only 3 episodes, bullshit. So I can't act like it was on. I can't act like it's comparable to another arc.
It's one of those great things where it's each scene they're forgetting about 3 characters in the background, Right. I love that kind of shit where it's alright, Kirito's off getting the hammer. What the fuck are the other guys? Are they still fighting the boss?
Right.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then it gets back to them. It's everyone do their attack. Oh, let's forget to give this character's input dialogue on the situation. Oh, we forgot about Fairy Girl for a whole 5 minutes. Because there's so many characters and none of them are used. They're literally, all of them could be condensed into one character and nothing would change.
If I had done Your Anime Sucks on that arc, I would not have known what to say. Because, the difference is, in Gun Gale Online, a scene happens and it's either boring or it's dumb, right? Mm. And I would either go, man, this scene's really boring. They're just sitting around talking. Or I'd go, this scene's really dumb. The logic doesn't make any sense. But when you throw in 6 characters into every scene, then it's not just boring or dumb. Everything's wrong.
Yes.
Everything that could be happening is wrong. One character's doing the wrong thing. Everyone else is not even on screen. You never know what's going on. The fighting was incomprehensible. The enemies would just stand there.
They just stood there.
They just stood there and died.
And then, attacked every once in 5 minutes, and then it was they just stood there and died. Literally, the whole thing could have been Kirito, Klein, and Asuna, and none of the other characters needed to be there.
I feel like what the deal is, what the deal with this arc is that it was stupid in the novel, and no one cared, but they had to do it.
But the real question is novel.
But the question is did they have to?
Mm-hmm.
Because like all that established from that was that Shinon is in Alfheim. That's it. That's the only new information we got. Because the sword doesn't matter unless it does later. Unless Excalibur becomes important in a later book. Excalibur doesn't fucking matter.
It comes back and he's like, yeah, I can use it now because I'm cool.
Klein's arc was boring and pointless. And all that happened was we saw that Shinon's in this new game.
It's literally like he didn't have an idea, so he wrote a random book that had nothing to do with anything.
I get that, but like the fact that it's in the show.
Yeah, the fact that they thought it was necessary. Like,
but it's like it's obvious. What's obvious to me is that the story was cut heavily for time.
Yeah.
Because they said this book doesn't matter, so let's make it as short as possible.
But
it still takes 3 whole episodes. So, like, because Mother's Rosario, they gave plenty of time. They made it 6 episodes long because it's an arc people care about. A lot of people consider that the best arc of SAO. I'm getting comments constantly about how Mother's Rosario is by far the best arc.
Ooh.
Constantly.
Ooh.
Every response has been, "Hey, are you gonna do Mother's Rosario? Because it's like the best
desperation, arc." Like that is the best arc.
Everyone says.
I would say, actually, I would agree it's the best arc of Sword Art Online.
Right.
It's not a good arc, but it's not a good show.
Everyone says that it's the best
arc of Sword Art Online.
So obviously they wanted to give that arc time to flesh it out. They gave it a whole, as long as a book could have.
The fact
but
that I
this
laughed,
arc they didn't give a fuck
that
about.
I laughed so hard at all the most dramatic moments in Mother's Rosario means it was not a very good arc of anime, of storytelling.
I feel like this arc had no reason to exist. And they only adapted it because it was there.
And because Kirito needed to get the sword so he could pull it out later in this one fight scene he gets in Mother's Rosario, where he fights 100 dudes off screen.
They could have... I feel like they could have done it in one or 2 episodes, anything less. Oh.
Or just had him show up with the sword and go like, yeah, I got the sword from
like,
the other
why
place.
bother with the huge exposition scene at the beginning if none of it was going to matter? You know, she explains like all this shit about their people and their relationship with these monsters and everything. She explains all this and then none of it fucking matters. Like, what the hell? Cut all that out. Just show him get Excalibur. They could have fucking made an action arc.
They could have had a montage.
They could have just said
him going through the dungeon.
They could have just suggested that this happened at some point.
Yeah.
They could have just been like, fights? Oh yeah, by the way, at some point
what did they learn from the different fights they went through? What did they gain from those fights? They gained nothing. They fought some monsters. It was boring. They defeated them easily. There was no threat to their life. And then they moved on. It was pointless.
It was comically bad.
It was awful. There was no thought put into it. They fought monsters for the sake of fighting monsters. Like,
it taught
was
me
pointless.
new lows that this show could reach. I mean, it wasn't offensive the way that Asuna rape scenes are, but...
Yeah.
Like, because Gun Gale Online, like, based on that alone, I probably would have given Sword Online 2, like, a 2 or a 3. Because it wasn't nearly as bad as the worst of Season 1. It was just boring as shit. But this was like, oh, like, that took a little bit out of me to watch. And I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'd been paying attention and sober. For the record, I wasn't sober the first time I watched Gun Gale Online. And most of the time I spent screaming.
Yes. That's the proper way to watch Gun Gale
Online.
Online.
I was alone, screaming, what is my life?
Screaming at Sword Art Online plenty of times in this last arc.
Alright, well, that's our commentary on the Excalibur arc of Sword Art Online 2. I hope it was everything you wanted it to be.
It was good. Sword Art Online is my favorite anime.
There's a part of me that feels like we're not doing it justice because we didn't pay attention to it, but the other part of me is like...
the other part of you knows that it wouldn't fucking matter.
There's no way it could have been...
Because it amounted to nothing.
If I had cared, I would have... Like, if anything had...
It did not matter.
If there had been a hook, I would have started paying attention,
yes.
You know? If something had happened that was interesting, I would have been like,
It was a 3-episode plot.
Hey, wait, what's going on
Nothing
here?
happened. The characters learned nothing. There was no development on any scale on anyone.
Shinon shot an arrow at a sword, and that was so cool.
Anything. Kirito was a brat. He threw away the sword.
He kicked his best friend in the face!
He kicked his best friend in the face, and he's the greatest character of all time. And he deserves all
Shinon's
of the women.
the worst. I think Shinon's my least favorite.
She is definitely my least favorite character in the show.
She's the most boring fucking...
She is fucking useless and pointless and boring. And ugly. And dumb. And gay.
That's it. Make this face. Not like this. That's be scary. There you go.